What's up, G? We got Mr. Ron Smart. Look at this, the old school and Brett Keeler. You guys are on first. Check that out. Love it. Hopefully you guys had a great day. We're going to talk about some cool stuff today. Glad you guys are joining. All right, while we're waiting, I think we're up to like 88 subscribers on my channel now. Woohoo, big 88. If you guys could actually do me a favor and go like hit the like button on it and then also subscribe to the channel. Let's see if we can get up to 100 tonight. That'd be kind of cool. So, what's up? Love it. Cool. Yeah, we'll have some people coming in just a minute. Obviously, it's quite a bit of people, but yeah, tonight's gonna be more of a obviously we're gonna talk about how we can get some Bitcoin and some other things like that. But if you guys have anything else, throw it in the comments, and we'll get back to them too. Obviously, throughout tonight's little episode, so it should be fun. I love it. Cool. Well, we'll go ahead and get things rolling in, I don't know, about a minute or two. Devin, what's up, man? Thanks for posting the correct time, man. 7 o'clock. 7:30. But thanks for doing that. Appreciate it. All right, cool. All right, sweet. While we are waiting on the people to come in, and I'll obviously see you guys jumping in over here on the side, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do the little intro, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. So we'll go ahead and play that right now. Sweet. All right, we got a few more people coming in. Got Jenny. What's up, Jenny? Annette, how you doing? I saw your little message today. Don't worry about it. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Got Josiah, Mr. Call Center Beast in the house. Oh, and Chanel. Oh, that's a beast too right there. Mr. Bowden. What's up, Solar Man? Love it. Yeah, thanks for jumping on, guys. So we're going to be talking about quite a bit of things. I have my handy-dandy notebook right here. Also, I wrote down some things rather than doing kind of the old PowerPoint or whatever. But what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about today, just a little bit about what we've been doing with Bedrock in the background over the past few weeks. Pretty much, we've been working on this new website. All right, so ever since the staking got released, I was in Cancun and wasn't really able to do too much with the internet out there. And so now that we're back, we got things pretty squared away, and we can kind of go into a little bit about the staking in a little bit and how that works. But essentially, it's been kick butt. So that's been going on. We've been building our new website. We also have been working on the white paper, which I don't want to go too in-depth with that or share some secrets because I'm going to do another video on those updates with that white paper. But definitely have a lot of cool new things that are happening with the tokenomics and the rockonomics of what we're going to end up doing with some of the extra tokens. So we can talk a little bit about that in a different video. But that is just about done, and that's kind of been the big piece of what I've been waiting for in order to send this off to the SEC, and we can really get advertising in the U.S. We actually did start to advertise a little bit today, low key though, not on like big Facebook sites or anything like that, but there's a few other sites that we can start to launch overseas, which is pretty cool. And we've only spent about $54 so far, but we've already gotten about 25 clicks, so it's pretty cool. So anyways, I'll be checking in more on that, and pumped to really get that going. It's just another vertical. Another thing too is we've hired a graphic design team, and I kind of want to show you guys this. It's actually kind of cool. Let's see if I can pull this up. Wrong thing. Okay. So if you guys check this out. All right. So how to buy Bedrock. And then there's also how to buy this crypto.com as well. So there's two of these here. And what's kind of cool about them is basically this is really going to help just with everybody, graphics wise, how to do this. So kind of talks about just the downloading of the MetaMask. So we posted that one in the Discord a couple days ago. But then we also have this how to buy BNB on crypto.com and then transfer it to MetaMask, which I feel like is the biggest thing for newbies, right? Or just for anybody to really figure that out. And then the reverse to go back, we can make some docs on that as well. But just wanted to share with you guys. We have an awesome graphic design team. We're going to be working on some NFTs as well. This is going to be our first little main rock character NFT, and we're going to turn him into about, a few thousand other different variations of it, which is going to be super fun. I'll talk to you guys about that too, where you can, stake some tokens and earn a rock character. It should be pretty fun. But that's going to be something too that we'll be doing. And we've been working on that this last week. And then let's see what else we got on here. Oh, yeah, I literally deleted my Facebook. So that way you guys, I can start advertising again just for this product. But I wanted to let you guys know that's pretty much, some of the big things we've been working on behind the scenes. So I know that I haven't really jumped on. This is the first time since 2022 so that I've jumped on here to kind of talk to you guys about this stuff. But all in all, the project, we're kicking butt right now. Okay. So today's big thing, I don't know if you guys can see my shirt. I'm going to talk about just hodl it. Okay. A lot of you guys maybe don't know what that means, but it means hold on for dear life. Okay. So right now the market's been tanking. And I kind of wish I would have done a video a few days ago because I was going to predict this. This happens all the time. And so let me show you guys. Actually, let me share my screen and we can talk about this really fast because this is important. And another thing I want you guys to know is you don't lose your money unless you sell it, right? So if you hang on to it, you're going to be okay. But let's just go into this for a second here. I'm going to share my screen. All right. So with Bitcoin in general, okay, if we go back and we kind of look at just from the beginning, okay, in 2017, right after shortly in January, what happened? It tanked. So if you guys were around during this time, this was a scary time. It was super exciting. You can see it just shot up, and then boom, it started to crash, okay? Why? Well, there was a lot of people saying it was going to go to like $1 million that year, and people got in, and the people that were in back here were like, oh, it's time to sell and take some profits, right? Another thing that happens is usually January, February, and March happen to be right before everyone pays their taxes, right? And so when that's happening, they're gonna pull the most liquid thing that's possible out there, which are stocks, and cryptocurrency happens to be one of them. You're not really selling your real estate, and you're gonna not be able to sell it. Like if you need the money today, you're not gonna probably sell your home by tomorrow. And so a lot of people will end up just selling their crypto. And this happened again as we go and we look at it in 2018, and it just starts to sink off, right? In January, February, March, they kind of suck. And then what happens as we got into good old COVID, right? It didn't really happen right away this year. It was kind of like hanging on, and then it tanked. But something that I want to show you guys about why did it not tank this last year, right? It shot up, right? Boom, skyrocketed. What happened? Well, if we go ahead and we look at all of the first rounds of the freaking stimulus checks, okay? April of 2020 happened to be right after that shortly. So you can see in this chart, it starts to take off. And then you can see right here, boom, keeps going, stimulus checks, and then all of a sudden, we had a little correction, right? And so people knew that. They knew it was going to just jump, kind of skyrocket. And you can see the next kind of stimmy checks that came out as we go on December and January. So what I wanted to show you here is then when we go into January of 2021. Oh, maybe my chart's not going that far. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. All right, let's scoot this over. Okay. So as we move over, wrong way, into this area, this is going to be kind of normal as we come back into like January 2022 coming up here. But January 2021, which is back here actually, is right where we shot. Right? Boom, 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 boom. And it just shot. And then we had a little pullback, same thing. So I'm not saying that we're going to have a 100% correction like we did or 80% correction back here. But when people need money, they're going to sell their crypto. Okay? So just kind of be patient. I kind of want to wait and see what happens right now. But why I wanted to talk about today about picking up Bitcoin or how you guys can earn more Bitcoin is because there's a lot of weak hands in the market. A lot of mom and dads and grandma and grandpas have just got into this that have never touched crypto. And this is their first rodeo. And so what ends up happening is I think we're going to get a lot worse before we start to get a lot better. So right now we're hanging on. And just so you guys know, when Bitcoin goes down, altcoins go down even faster. Okay? So as we're looking at these top 100 coins here, we can kind of see, let me turn up my brightness. That's much better. We can start to see there's been quite a bit that have dropped. But the most important ones that I would really pay attention to are going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, maybe a little bit with Cardano. They've had quite a swing and kind of dipped. Might not be a terrible time to kind of load up bags on that, but not until we see what this thing does here. Okay, because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is the beast, it's the king, and crypto's here to stay. So regardless, it's kind of hard to look at this, going back to this map right here, or this chart, and saying, is this going to repeat what it did over here? It's completely different. We have countries now that Bitcoin is like their main currency. So I don't necessarily know that that's going to happen, but I could see it definitely coming back down into the 30s, maybe, you know, touching down here. It might drop a little bit, but I think we have some good support down here. So while people are selling, or while it's trending down, I think after tax season, it's going to start to go back up. So the reason I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this today is just a little bit about the weekends, people paying taxes, and just kind of my predictions of what's going to happen based upon how the market is moving around. So let's talk a little bit about, also, for those of you guys that are just joining, if you guys want to just go ahead and like the video, maybe subscribe. I want to see if we can get up to like 100 subscribers tonight. That'd be really cool. So just go ahead and hit that button real fast, like it, subscribe, and then I'll get back into the comments as you guys are still commenting and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and look at the website too. Okay. All right. So when we come into this website, here's how you guys are going to earn some stuff. Okay. So on the staking rewards. So first off, you need to buy Bedrock. That's number one. Okay. The next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to stake and choose amount of how long you want to stake. So what I would do here is I'm going to go ahead and take my coins. Let's do 30,000 staking period. You can pick whatever one you want, but I'm going to go ahead and hit this 360. Okay. I'm going to hit stake. Go ahead and let the notification pop up. Confirm. Oh, it's reverted. Okay, so we'll give it a second. I haven't had that one happen. Of course, it's got to happen on the live, right? Okay. So let's try a different amount. Hold on, guys. That's weird. Why does this always happen? That's funny. Okay, let's try a different amount. I'll have to talk to Dev about that. We'll fix this. Nice thing with the dev team is they're pretty awesome. Okay, so 10,000, here we go. Okay, so when these tokens are going to come in, essentially what's going to happen is I'll have a new stake, and then you guys should be able to claim these on a daily basis too. So I have some old stakes that are going on here. I'm going to have to wait actually one more second. We should do one more. Wow. That's really cool, but not. All right, I'm going to redo this. Oh my gosh. All right, number one, always check your website before you do a live, of course. Okay. So, all right, let's reconnect. I'm going to connect to the site. Okay, it went through. I just needed to wait. All right. All right, it's working. Still, that's annoying. Okay, so it didn't reload in time, but it went through. It's fine. Okay, so basically how these work over here, I just want to show you guys this. the daily rewards. Okay, so right now, let's use this one for an example. Okay, so if we have 138 daily rewards, how this is going to work is, for instance, I just made this new one, right? In 24 hours from right now, which is 7:45, this will end up showing 1 day's unclaimed, and then I'll have a little cash icon here where we can click on it and claim these. All right. So what I want to show you guys is what we're going to end up doing is take this 138 and we're going to claim them. Okay. So 138 times 8 gives us 1,104 tokens. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And I'll show you guys where you can see this. So to claim it, it's about 16 cents. Let it go through. And then what's happening is it's reloading before the transaction goes through, but I'll show you guys this. And then if I refresh my screen, it'll be fine. All right, there it goes. So it just went through. I can click on this. We're going to go view it in the Block Explorer. And it's indexing, of course. Give it a second. What we got? I'm waiting on that. That shirt is dope. The gas fee is the same. If you confirm every day, it's better to wait a few weeks. Yeah, I would say it's probably better to wait it. Like, if you, it just depends on how many you guys have there, right? All right, so there it went through. Beautiful. So here's $144 of rock, right? That just came through. So 1111. All right, so now what I can do is go back to the trade and swap this, which go 1111, right? And you can either buy BNB or you can buy Bitcoin, right? And you can flip this and go swap, okay? And then you can swap this, and essentially that is $145 of free Bitcoin. Now, this is also the first time I've done this. I don't really do this with the Rock token myself, just because where we are today, and I believe in this thing's going to fly. However, if you guys haven't done this before, you're going to want to make sure you add this. I already have some BTCB, that's our Bitcoin that's on Binance. That's what it means. It's a pegged Bitcoin token. And then that's going to basically just go straight over here. All right, let's go view on Block Explorer, and then I'll show you guys. Cool. All right, so essentially that rounded it up to $142 of Bitcoin, right? So my point is Bitcoin's going down, probably a good time to pick some up, right? And so as it keeps going down, you guys can use some of your staking rewards and pick up on some Bitcoin. Then when it goes back up, you take some of your Bitcoin, flip it the other way, right? And then buy more Rock tokens. So it's just, with staking, it's a really cool way, and the way that why we put this in place is so that way you guys can earn some kind of passive income. You guys can start loading up your bags with some other coins. Like, Rock isn't going to be the only token out there. As much as I love it, there's a few other awesome tokens out there that you guys should definitely be picking up on. But this is like getting in super early on something that a lot of you guys probably have no idea about. But like, you never want to just have all your money in one bag, okay? You don't want to do that. Another cool place that you guys can do this stuff with, or you can find out like with DeFi, is there's all kinds of different DeFis out there. If you go to like DApp Radar, for instance, here's why I would recommend that you guys, when you do this and you're swapping for different tokens, is you can basically, I would go with BNB is a really good one. BUSD, which is just US dollar, if you want some of that crap. Or you could go with Bitcoin or probably Ethereum. Okay, and the reason why am I saying Binance Smart Chain or why get BNB is because when I used to come on this website here, these are all of the different kind of blockchains that are out there. There's a lot of different blockchains. I don't know if you guys have heard of some of these. Like Tron's a pretty big blockchain that a lot of people, I still think it's super underrated. But why did Ethereum blast off? Because everyone that is building a website or some kind of dApp or decentralized application is using another blockchain. And so in order to make transactions, you have to use essentially whatever chain you're on. So like when we're looking at our MetaMask here, right? And I'm in here, I'm on the smart chain. There's also here Ethereum mainnet, right? So if I was trading on the Ethereum mainnet, I'm going to have to use Ethereum token. This is like last year, I would say BNB was around $3 or $4 and it shot the heck up. So anybody that had BNB kicked butt. There's a lot of other coins on here that are starting to do the same thing. And so if you've seen some of these like Tezos, Polygon, there's Flow, Avalanche, Solano, Fuse, Algorand, like there are a bunch that are just popping out. And Crypto.com even has one that they're coming out with too. It's called CRO, right? CRO. And so that's another reason why that token is starting to take off as well. So as we continue to work on the Binance Smart Chain, I think that, looking at the top 100 coins, BNB is going to continue to grow. So it doesn't mean it's not going to come down, but this is a way that you guys can start to earn other tokens, okay? So it's something that I wanted to share with you guys tonight. If any of you guys have some questions, yeah, BNB is pretty cheap to claim, absolutely. Yo, that's dope, love it. That's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about and just kind of show you how you can do that, all right? So the weekends are going to start to sell off because a lot of people are hurting on cash right now. They're strapped. And so what I want to just tell you guys is never invest what you can't afford to lose, okay? That's pretty much most of the rules, okay? Just don't do that. But that's all I really have for tonight, guys. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if there's anything else that you guys want to talk about, throw them in the chats. I'm happy to make more videos and more content. If you guys can go into the Discord that we have, Devin, he's been awesome in there, been helping out. But I'm going to continue to make more and more of these videos for you guys and keep talking about it. If there's anything else that you guys want me to specifically talk about, just go in the Discord and let them know, and then we'll keep making these videos. But other than that, guys, have a great night. Peace.